Hey guys, SmartNinja000 here. Today we're doing something a bit different. We're on Hypixel, and this is going to be a tutorial on how to level up really quick on Hypixel. Now, I may not be the best example as I'm only a level 40, but that's the only level I really tried to go to. And I don't really play Hypixel much more, but I saw that Hypixel's popular. What a shocker. So I thought, you know what, this could be a good way to get some views, so we're doing that. Let's go. Now there's two real games where you can get your coins the fastest, or your XP the fastest. And that is, at least in my opinion, Murder Mystery and Sky Clash. Now if you don't know what Sky Clash is, it's basically Sky Wars, but you make your own kit, and it's a little bit more fast-paced. Sky Clash is actually how I went from level 20 to level 35 in about 2 weeks. You can really get it up now. There is a problem with it. It's kind of dead. Which is... But, since, you can't really play it, Murder Mystery is probably your best bet. I use this a lot. Now, if I ever need to level up. I don't really work on leveling up now. In case anyone's curious, the only reason you really level up is that you can do ranked Sky Wars. You can get really cool Sky Wars cosmetics from this. I don't really know. I don't do ranked. It's not as much fun as you would expect. I think you have to be level 30 or 35 or something like that to play it. Maybe 40. I don't know. But yeah, that's the goal of leveling up. And you also get a whole bunch of really cool leveling up rewards things. Like, for example, your like leveling colors. So you get the first one at level 35, then it goes 45, and then it just increases by 10 each time until it gets kind of crazy when it reaches the higher ones. But you know, it's really great. It's a great way to show off the fact that you're a high level if you have MVP. Now, no matter what you do, if you're trying to level up, you don't have to play the games I tell you. You don't have to do the strategies I tell you. But if you want to level up, just go over to this guy. Name's the Quest Master. Just turn these on. It's so useful. Incredibly, it's the best way to get experience. Either way. Because, well, look at this. It's 3,000 experience for playing a game. And it's Murder Mystery, so you win like every single time. And it's, honestly, it's very easy to get them. And the other thing that's cool is if you have MVP plus, you can just automatically accept it. So no matter where you go, as soon as you can accept it, it automatically does that. But that does require MVP plus. Other tip before we get into an actual game is just go to the delivery man. You get 2,000 experience every day. And if you go to the like social media stuff, like if you link your website account, that's quite a bit of experience. You can do your daily rewards. That's a great way to get experience. And you can vote for the server to get 5,000. Hey, I mean, support Hypixel. Now that we've gone over the basics, why don't we get into actually playing? Now, the reason Murder Mystery is such a great game is because you can get like 3,000 XP, I forget what it was, just by staying alive, by finding and killing the single person. It's either 15 people win, I think it's 15, or one guy wins. So it's 15v1. I think you probably have a pretty good chance. And this map is actually pretty hilarious because this is the best map to get it, because the murderer, if they don't know what they're doing, will run through here while the street event's happening and end up dying. So that's nice. The detective is down, so we do know where they're at. They're over this way. I mean, obviously, you just want to play it like regular Murder Mystery. Just go get some gold. Go for the guy. Now no one's picked it up. Oh, there we go. I was going to say no one's picked it up, and yeah, there's someone there. So we're going to be very cautious. We're just going to watch him. Alright, so he didn't die, so that's pretty good. So obviously the murderer isn't there anymore. And that guy's not the murderer since he just picked it up. So, 3 events happening, and if there's a bad murderer, that guy might end up dying. They can die, and then you can get your XP monitor. Now, it looks like they know what they're doing, sadly. Sadly, I don't know why that's sadly. That's good for them. It's a matter of, trying to see who it is. Okay, the event's over. I mean, Murder Mystery is easily... Because, I mean, give it 2 rounds, which are like, what, a few minutes? And you'll end up winning with, like, 2. Unless you're extremely lucky, but unlucky, but... Honestly, then just give it a few more, and then it should be good. That guy's the detective. Where's the detective? Huh. We know what the detective looks like, so that's good on our part. I think that's him. So I saw a piece of gold in the... There we go. Look at this. 3,000 XP, 1,000 murder mystery coins, just for sitting around for a few minutes and running around. So when a game is murder is pretty difficult, and it gives you the same amount as this, so I don't usually go for this one. If you do get murder and win and you haven't gotten this already, you can actually get a good 6,000 XP. So it's pretty good. You don't want to do that right away. Here's another good one. These at the bottom, you can do 10 of them. Now it's throughout the whole thing. And some of them are harder than others. Some of them are easier. Serial killer, which is get the most killed in assassin, probably the easiest, and you get a 3,000 XP each time you do it. So 10 rounds of assassins being good, and I'm going to give you my tips and tricks for assassins. You'll have 30,000 XP. That is a lot. You can also kill 25 players as murder in classic mode. That one's really good. And if you can get this one and this one, you're pretty much destined. And 25 in any mode, just do, or 15, that's again really easy. And you do get some nice chests from it too. Just to point out though, you can only do the top ones every day until it says weekly. Then you can do these once a week. And these ones you can do 10 times a day, any of these challenges. And there's different challenges for other games too. Murder Mystery is, of course, pretty easy, so that's not much of an issue. And in case anyone's curious, you can actually see how much XP until the next level right at the bottom if you go into your profile by clicking your thing, hovering over the brewing stand, you can see. So, 50,000 XP, that's actually not that much. We can probably, if we really wanted to, level up to level 41 today. So let's go into assassins. Assassins, here's my little tips and tricks. First thing you want to do is just play a little bit too much of it. Get used to the skins. Get used to an identifier in the skins. It's pretty obvious. Now, it does take a couple rounds to get warmed up, I'm not going to edit them out because I don't want you to feel like I'm so amazing I win every round, because honestly, no one does. If you lose, not a big deal, because you can always get into another round. And if you're bad at assassins, you don't have to play it. Actually, getting the 2 assassins kills might be easiest for me, but there's a shark. Getting the 2 assassins kills might be easiest for me, but it might not be easiest for you, in which case you don't have to worry. And of course, if you don't like Murder Mystery, there's lots of other games you can do. If you're good at Skywars, that's a great one. Bed Wars, there's some pretty decent ones there. I don't really like them, just Bed Wars, because it takes a little bit too long. But that's my strategies. Now, you'll notice I don't actually ever use the scrolling thing. I just have my 1 and 4 key on. My hands on 1 and 4. So we have Tanya, I don't know. But you can tell who they are because they have like the purple or pinkish hair. So it's not too big of an issue, really trying to figure out who they are. And of course, if you can just stay alive and win, it's not too hard to stay alive. Okay, there's Tanya. Yeah, we totally missed that one. You can see them right there. We're gonna go in for a little bit of classic. Hey, you can see them right. Oh, Tanya. Hey, Tanya. How you doing? I'm bad. We'll do one more attempt on assassins, and we'll probably do a little bit more murder mystery, then a few more tips, then we'll call it for a video. But yeah, assassins, if you can get into it, it's pretty it's a pretty good way to level up. And honestly, if the few reasons that like you can play ranked Skywars didn't convince you, you also get boosters and stuff, so you can level up quicker, get more coins. So it's a good idea to try and level up, and of course you can brag to your friends. I'm a level 50 on Hypixel, guys. So you know, and I mean, Tanya's my guy, except I think they might have just died. Hey, how you doing? Hey, why did that take so long to... Oh, hey, Sam, how you doing? I know you're it. Coming for me, ma'am? Oh, maybe they weren't. Alright, so now there's 4 players left, so we have an equal chance of hitting... We have a better chance of hitting the right person over the wrong, so we're going to random hit. Oh, now everyone's good. Everyone's good. Alright, they're coming for us. We're gonna just do a little classic. Try and find a bow. If we can get that 1 gold, we can just get into a good position, hold the bow back till they show up. Are they chasing? Yeah, they are. Okay, so we just need 1 piece of gold to get that bow. Let's hit that. That didn't even do anything. Okay. So now it's just a matter of... Alright, we can camp here for a bit. Ooh, scary. Alright, so it looks like we're safe. We're a little bit stuck at the moment. We could always try and get out, but I'm not going to risk it. I'll just cut as soon as the storm's over. Seems like the storm is over since it's not thundering. And there we go. We did not get most kills, but we did take another win. And honestly, though, we did pretty good that round. It wasn't exactly our best round, but it wasn't exactly our worst. And, of course, we did, you know, get a bit of XP for just even playing it. That's nice. This will be our last one because this is it's a weird tip, but in reality, it does make sense. If you're doing this, as long as you can do it correctly, what you want to do is you want to gift Collie your sword. Now, hey man, how you doing? If you can do it correctly, you just have to jitter. You can get some really good stuff. You can get some really bad stuff. Well, that was really chunky. Sometimes you can get an infinity bow, which is a lot better than the sword, even though it might not seem like it. And a good rule of reference is if you give Collie 3 gold, it will, he will give you something good. In Assassins, I think it's 4 gold or 5 gold in generic murder mystery. We can't actually move this. So, if we can get the... Okay, never mind. We don't want to get rid of our map, so Vinny's our target. We'll just go for it. What did we got? Oh, we got, yeah. So we didn't actually do so great in that time. You can get it, it's a risk, but oh well. And again, regular murder mystery is probably the way to go. We did get this map, which is great because there's another good strategy for this map, which it works basically perfectly. A little bit more perfect than last time. What you want to do is you want to gift him your map. Honestly, you don't need the map. It's kind of worthless. You want to gift him. If you didn't know, you can gift him by clicking that. That's how you actually get good stuff. And we were really lucky. It's usually that you get the 3 gold. I don't know why it is, but if you gift him the map, you can pretty much usually get 3 gold. And then we just have to do a little bit of running around, get ourselves a nice bow. And I mean, this is definitely the way to go for this, because now we already have a bow. We don't know who the murderer is, but we don't have our map. But because we have the bow and soon to be infinite amount of arrows, as soon as we can just find a little bit more gold, you're basically destined. It's a lot better than actually having the bow. So now the rule of thumb is it's 5. You want to give them 5. Be a little bit generous. You can get away with 4 sometimes, but 5 is kind of the rule of thumb for this. This is turning into more of a murder mystery tips and tricks than how to get XP. But now that we have 3 arrows, I think it's safe to start giving him your arrows. You can give Kali your arrow, and I thought someone died there. And he'll actually give you something else. So this is great. Now you can keep repeating it if you don't get it right away, but we have our second life. So if we die, we just come back. And that's kind of a nice thing to have, because then it gives you the opportunity to go into scary situations. And by scary, I mean you're going to die situations and then get out of it. So, you know, it's pretty good. And of course, get as many arrows as you can. That way you can be nice. And of course, you can always give them some gold just to be a nice guy. And the other thing to do is achievements. Now, I don't exactly remember how you can do achievements, but they are, I believe if you do them, I thought that guy held the sword. You can get, what's it called? You can get, alright, so we didn't actually get to see who it was, which, well, I didn't respawn. What? And see, every time you get a certain number of achievement award things, you get experience for the minors, and if you do a major, you get a bit more experience, and it increases by quite a lot, to be honest. They are really good way to get leveled up, and I mean, you might already have them. When every time you log on, it will tell you, and I mean, just there's a lot of experience to be earned from this. Yeah, those are my tips and tricks. Really go for oh, didn't mean to click that guy. The missions or the quests, what they're called. Make sure you activate them before you start playing the game, because you can get a lot even without even going for it. Obviously, if you want to, you can go for the achievements. I actually wait. How do you see the achievements? Okay, so you have to go to achievements, the game, and then there's tiered achievements. So the more you do something, so win 35 games as murderer, for example, and then kill 100 guys, you'll get more achievement points. So there's tiered, so it goes up. And then there's challenges where it's just like try and do these things, like as murderer get 5 kills in 5 seconds. Not too bad. And like the zombie one I don't really do a lot of. The infection, get 5 kills in a row with a bow. That one's pretty difficult. Like be a hero of the game. That one's not too bad. Honestly, these aren't too hard to do. And it's just a nice way to, do it. So, anyways, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this Hypixel little thing. If you did, remember to click the like button, subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment below. What do you use? What do you use to do it? And also, speaking of which, if you're in a guild, this is also a great way to get guild coins, because you get 100 guild coins every time you win if you do classic murder mystery. You know. So, anyways, yeah. And that's it. If you want more of this, definitely leave a comment. What else should I do? Leave a comment what your suggestions are. You can click one of the cards on the screen to go to them, and of course, just do that sort of stuff. Thanks for watching again, guys, and I will see you in another one. Bye.